Welcome to Ppe Aesthetics. I'm going to show you step by step exactly how to do your online dermaplaning course.
For your treatment of dermaplaning, you are going to need the following Ppe and Tools: powder-free nitrile gloves, your protective bib, your disposable face mask, your crocodile clips, your 10 blade for dermaplaning, your disposable bag, your kidney tray with your cotton wool. Step 1. Cleanser. This procedure will be done twice. You are going to use this amount of cleanser for your first cleanse. Working from the chin to the temples, you're going to be removing that superficial layer of dead skin cells. Gently massaging the product to break any makeup or any impurities from the skin. Using damp cotton pads, you are now going to remove your facial cleanser in this position. Working from the chin to the temples, working from the inner forehead down to the temples and across the brow area. Holding pressure on the forehead, going down the nose and working underneath the eye area, finishing at the temples. Now repeat the cleansing process for the second time, applying a little bit more pressure. Step 2, exfoliation. If you're having a luxury dermaplaning treatment, this is a great product to add before you do your dermaplaning method. Add a small amount of exfoliator to the back of your hand and using a mask brush, apply the exfoliator in this method. Starting from the centre of the forehead, working the exfoliator all over the face. Starting at the lower chin, make sure you're working this product in circular movements around the skin. You don't need to apply too much pressure, as the apricot kernels will do that for you. Circular movements all the way to the temple. Using damp cotton pads, working from the chin upwards, remove the excess of the exfoliating products. Down the centre of the nose and underneath the eye area. Using dry cotton pads, make sure the skin is blot dry and no residue is left on the skin. Applying a little bit of pressure just on the skin to eliminate any damp. Now for step 3 is your dermaplaning procedure. The dermaplaning blades come fully sterile inside, as you can see here. When you do your dermaplaning treatment, you just make sure that the blade is of a 90-degree angle, it's not perpendicular onto the skin, and it's not tip facing onto the skin, as you have more chance of error. Pulling the skin tight, you're going to work in sections. You're going to work from the outside to the inside. Keeping your fingers across the jugular, make sure that you hold the skin nice and taut and work in a sweeping up movement. Working from the outside to the inside, you're going to be working in small stroke methods, holding your blade here. Nice firm grip of the blade, small little strokes, and any excess hair will be wiped onto the cotton pad. You're never going to repeat the process over the area that's already been treated, as we don't want to cause any irritation. Working right up to the lip area. Being careful not to scratch. So now this section is done, we're now going to work from the bottom of the ear all the way to the nose area. Holding the skin tight. Always make sure you wipe any hairs off the blade. Keeping that skin nice and tight. Always leaving the upper lip till last. Don't go too near the optical ridge. Now we're going to work onto the forehead and the temples. Keeping your thumb nice and tight on the forehead, we're going to work in the same method going towards the hairline. Never exceed the natural hairline. You can have a little bit more flexibility with your tool so that you can angle at a 90 degree. Check in for any areas you may have missed. Now you're going to repeat this process on the other side. Make sure your cotton pad is on the side you are treating. Don't be going over the face to remove any of the excess hair. Keeping the skin nice and taut, working up to the bottom lip. Keeping that blade at a 90 degree angle. Make sure you have good firm grip of the blade and however feels comfortable for you. Be careful when working this area, not to scratch the skin. Now we're going to work onto the forehead area, from the temple to the forehead, repeating the same process as the other side. Being careful not to go too near the natural hairline. Always removing any vellus hair from your blade after each stroke. Keep that skin nice and taut. Now we're going to work the centre of the chin and the upper lip. Keeping that skin nice and taut. Pulling down on the lip. Using your thumb as good guidance for pressure. Now working on the upper lip area, doing one side at a time. Slow, gentle movements, being careful not to scratch the lip and cause any breakage in the skin. Being careful not to go too near the mucous membrane. Now with your cotton pads, you're going to be removing any excess dead skin cells and any vellus hair. At this point, you will then apply the mask of your choice. We're going to be using the Perfecting Clay Mask to draw out any impurities. This product has a slight tingling effect on the skin and you can really feel it working. Great for anybody who suffers with blackheads or whiteheads. This is the amount of mask that you will use during this treatment. It's thick and cold, so do warn your clients that it will be slightly cool on the skin. It's going to be slightly cool. I'm going to work from the inside the same way you apply your exfoliator. Working the mask into the creases of the nose. To remove the mask, you need to wet your fingers and start from the chin area, slight circular movements, and just release the mask from the skin. This mask is on the skin for 15 minutes And a good way for your clients to relax is to put some cotton pads over the eyes and let them have a nice relaxing chill. Using damp cotton pads, you'll remove the excess from the skin.